Geese got some decent stuff as well. What do you know about Geese changes? Just mostly like just bigger counter hurt boxes, so they actually work. Because sometimes they just they just wouldn't work.
But he can't take anyone from behind though.
No, you can't. But that's kind of fine, isn't it? It's kind of like it's dumb that he could hit people from behind.
Yeah.
I think anyway.
And the EX one, if it's still the first frame as well, then I think it's still annoying.
Yeah, it should be. I think it's still frame 1, isn't it? EX counter should still be frame 1.
It's like no safe jump on him ever.
Ever. Well, yeah. You have to take either the safe jump or the throw. So yeah, that's gonna be rough. I'm interested to see how the core circle back EX punches into forward heavy punch changes, because like they altered the behavior on hit. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that works.
Yeah.
And I'm also looking forward to seeing how it works on the opponent being in the air, because that has also changed. So you might get interesting combos now. We'll have to just wait and see. And then what else? And then they made Buzzsaw better, innit? You know the DPC? They made it so it's easier to get the cross up.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because it's a bigger attack hitbox, so it's going to be easier to get the cross up.
Though, never really hits me. I think out of like this many times I play against him, I get hit by it once.
Yeah, it's bait. You can tell.
You can tell.
I'm more worried about if it's a decent way to get in, like if it's like red kick.
Yeah.
But you know, we'll have to just wait and see for that one, because it could just be a good way to get in.
Okay.
And then he's just got a
Rashomon
grab buff, innit? Rashomon. Yeah, that's a sick change. He's gonna have 500 damage, mate. He's gonna be a beast on anchor, depending on what the combo's like.
He's gonna be nice.
Billy, he's just sick now, basically. I think this character's looking good. He's actually in the game now.
So?
What, William Khan?
William. I think he's looking sick. He got loads of stuff.
Playable.
He's playable now. Yeah, he's playable.
Well, he's in the game now. Yeah, he's definitely in the game now.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about Core Circle Back C being invincible to jump-ins? Like it's not fully invil, but like you can anti with it.
I think he needs it.
But that's what I mean. That's good. He should have. Yeah.
It's fair.
He forward A's and overhead, which is very interesting.
I think that's fun.
They made jumping C better, which hopefully it won't be as good as 14, because that button was bare silly.
The bomb was silly.
No, but like it they only just reduced the hurt box. They didn't
extend
increase the active.
Extend it, yeah.
True.
And then the hitbox as well. So like it's gonna just harder to hit out of it, but then it's still not that easy to use. I think it's fine. And then they make the the jumping CD, the jump CD reduce the hurt box before the attack start up. I think that's going to be really good.
Yeah, I think so too.
If it's jump CD now that have bear range as well, I think it's kind of skank.
It's going to be skank. Yeah. It's going to be skank for sure. He's going to be really good at pressure, jump like hot pressure for sure. I'm interested to see how his damage works out, because they've changed the scaling on tons of shit. I think it's going to be a high damage character. They like open up his combo route so he can do like multiple DPs in one combo.
That's clean.
And they also like increase damage on a lot of stuff, but they also decreased a couple things. So we'll have to see how that works in terms of the overall scaling.
I still think that he will be kind of on a weaker character, but then it just the thing is like his down C has no range, and that's one of his quickest like hard button as well.
Yeah.
And they didn't really like buff his like close C or D like startup as well. So I think from jumping into any like decent high damage combo, it's not as easy.
It's gonna be
hard.
So
he still need to rely on down B, maybe down B twice into far A, and then into like the DP, which I don't think his damage is gonna be like completely overscale.
Maybe in the grand scheme of things, yeah. I think in the corner he'll be fine. Yeah. Obviously, he'll get the close C activation on Kraut C, but from taps, the scaling might kick in too hard for sure.
I don't think he will be too over buff, but like he just in the game.
He's in the game now.
He's in the game now. Yeah.
And the counter's good too. They kind of buffed the counter because you could spark him, so they kind of made the counter more usable. And I thought his counter was already good. So.
Well, counter no longer trigger against projectile though.
Yeah, but as it should. It's dumb that it could trigger against the projectile. I don't know why his character's got buffed.
He's using a stick though.
He is using a stick, I suppose, and the stick breathes fire, so you know.
Does he actually have anything to go through projectile, by the way?
Who? Billy? Forward B goes through some projectile. Does it go through all projectile?
I don't think it does, is it?
Because I thought
Sure.
Forward B.
Actually,
Forward B does go through projectiles, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So he kind of has something.
But it's crap. I wouldn't bother using it because like
it's slow as well. Right?
Yeah, it's slow.
So why did Yamazaki get more buffs?
I don't know, man.
Well, Quark must be happy. I know that much.
Yeah, Quark is eating. This character's got bare like recovery.
He's gonna be good.
He's gonna be freaking good. I think he's gonna be like a bit skank. I think.
Oh, yeah.
He got more damage.
At least he can't just like. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He got more damage. I mean, what do you think, Chris? Go on.
Well, one thing that at least it doesn't annoys me so much is like he just sit in the corner and then just charging a meter. He can't do that so good now. So I'm kind of slightly happy with that.
Yeah, right. That was the most accurate of the character I've ever seen. That was the most accurate impression of the character I've ever heard.
I was about to say, the joke thing is, we all knew, innit?
Yeah, yeah. Da.
But like, you probably just like staying far away and just start to wanking, and it just that ain't cool though. So reduce the like time that he get his meter and then get his mojo. So I mean,
Fair silly, man. I just don't understand, man. I just don't understand. So like, I don't know why quarterback B has better recovery. Like, I know some people feel like, oh, nah, you shouldn't be able to get punished on hit. But it's not necessarily the part about him getting punished on hit that's the problem. It's the zoning, yeah? That is going to be a bitch to get around. 100%. That's going to be a bitch to get around, yeah? And I think they're going to nerf that later on down the line. They're going to get fed up with it. Because they did that in KOF 14. So I think they're going to do the exact same thing in this game, yeah?
Why don't you just look at the history book and then just like say, hey, we done this and it was fucked.
Yeah, exactly. It's not hard. Just look at your games. Like, you made them. Just think about it, right? They made counter work, so that's better. For both reflecting fireballs and the strike counter, they made them better.
Literally going to be a nightmare for me.
Yeah. They made his anti-air super faster, so that's pretty sick. And then what else? Pit Viper. So they basically just made it so that you can't keep the OTG. You can't keep them in the corner off of the OTG off of the super in the corner, because you can't get the low sleeve anymore. That's a good change. Because you used to get a safe jump off that, so that used to get quite peak to deal with.
Yeah.
They buffed the level 2 Pit Viper, so it will go further, and that's a good fireball counter.
Oh.
And then they also increased the damage on his Neomax because, you know.
Of course, because that needed increase, didn't it?
Yeah. They probably got fed up with seeing level 3.
Bro, do they? Oh my god. Do they not watch videos? Like.
Yeah. Oh, he quarks it. Most optimal meter building was Sea Snake with, still is. Oh, okay, yeah. So basically, he's saying like the most optimal meter builder was to whiff Sea Snake at in the thing, but now it's. I think it's gone now, but I think his anti-air super has still not got a lot of invincibility, but I think you can still use it. But maybe I'm wrong. But I don't know why his character got buffed.
Anti-air is good.
Yeah, the fact that it's a faster anti-air is good. I agree, Chris. Right.
Orochi
character.
Never won a Quark character.
Another Quark character. So he basically kind of got the normal Yashiro treatment because far jab got nerfed, crouch jab got nerfed, crouch light kick got nerfed. This character kind of got wasted. He really needed a 5-frame low as a grappler. That was important for him in KOF, I think. Now he's gonna really struggle to get shit done, I think, in my opinion. What's his best buff, Quark? What, the Yamazaki? Tell me what his best buff is while I'm doing the Orochi Yashiro stuff, and then we'll go through it. Because I'm pretty sure we've just covered it. Quartz Circle Back B is the best buff, and the dash, yeah. Anyway, let me quickly just change finish the Orochi Yashiro. Oh wait, he's already replied back in there. EX OTG huge min damage plus Pit Viper changes. Yeah, no, I did say about the Pit Viper changes. EX Pit Viper's sick now, because now you can, like, grab through projectiles more consistently. I spoke about Pit Viper, didn't I? The poison super. You can confirm max range jab and... Yeah, into Pit Viper. Yeah. That's a good point. I didn't mention that. That's a good point. Yeah, definitely buffs his consistency. I can tell you that much for sure. Even though I felt like Yamazaki did not need consistency buffs because he was already pretty consistent in the combos. I might be wrong on that, but from literally every combo I've ever seen Yamazaki do, nothing's whiffing. Right, anyway. Orochi Yashiro, innit? So he just got kind of the normal Yashiro nerfs. Which will really hurt him in the long term. I think he'll massively get hit by that. I'm interested to see what the, like, you know, he can do like close C, forward B, stand CD. They changed how that works on hit. I think it's gonna make them slide now.
Oh, is that what you think it's gonna do instead of the bounce?
I think it's gonna, because at the moment it launches, doesn't it? I think it's gonna force slide.
And then you get the command, up grab.
Yeah. I think that's a nerf, to be honest with you, because having slide and then getting the OTG, I'd rather have the air grab work personally, but that's just me. They made half circle forward D faster overall. Like, distance is better, movement speed is better. That's a good change. That's a pretty good change. And then they made the anti-air grab more damage, but that's still going to be hard to land. And then they made quarter circle back C worse. Because, you know, sorry, not CC, but just C. So, like, you know how, like, if you do quarter circle back C and you land, you have, like, relatively good amount of time to block what the opponent's going to do. Now it's like, you're going to get wasted if you land. But I don't get why.
Yeah, but that's as if, like, if you don't press anything.
Yeah, if you don't press anything.
But you're just going to press it, right?
You should probably press it, yeah. I think so, yeah. Because I think they changed that so that you can't do the quarter circle back C, land, and then do the command grab. Which is like the most ghetto-ass mix-up I've ever heard in my entire life. But I guess it still technically exists. So they were like, "Now we can't like, let you have this."
To be honest, that if people are gonna let these kind of gimmicks set up, then let them do it too. To be honest, just let them do it.
Yeah. But one thing that's really important to mention is that his far C is unchanged from Yashiro, as Quark has just mentioned.
What's that? The far C?
His far C is exactly the same. But he's not skank with it like Yashiro is, where he can do far C into a safe special. He has to he has to confirm.
To commit.
Yeah, he needs to actually confirm. So I think it's fair. I think it's actually fair.
That's okay.
What, think Yashiro's will now become more like Oyashi's? Probably, yeah. I would probably say so. What, the far C? Yeah, I reckon his far C range will be like that. Absolutely. But I think, like, he's much more dangerous than the current Yuzuru. Yeah, well, I think he can rob you more. Like, in the next patch, you'll be able to rob you more than the new other Yashiro. I think Orochi Yashiro is looking better.
If you're like Yashiro, instead of using the normal one, now you can use the Orochi one.
You just use the Orochi one, but you just have to be good at confirming. That's it. I think he's kind of okay, but I think the low is like a massacre. He shouldn't have got his low nerf to 7 frames.
And the CD as well, but at least they didn't change the wall bounce on counter hit though.
That's true. That could have been rough. That could have been really rough. It's going to be hard for him to get started though. Yeah. It's going to be hard for him to get started, but once he gets started and gets in, he'll be strong, I think. They nerfed his robbery factor, made his footsie better. Yeah. I think his footsie is definitely better. I still think he can rob you, but it's just like it's going to be harder to set up the robbery because everything is like all of his tools from before, apart from Far C, are shit. That's the problem I have. Orochi Shomi, she I think is looking quite good. They kind of gave her like lots of like, well, okay, so. It's kind of like buff and nerf, similar to like Shomi from earlier, innit, Chris? Because like they changed a lot of her buttons, but they didn't like they made all of her specials better. So it's kind of similar to Shomi in that her buttons got nerfed, but then her game plan is still strong.
I think the one thing that actually makes her like a bit more like the old original Shomi in the older game is the jump fireball kick.
Yeah.
To reduce all the recovery frame.
Yeah. That's a good change.
So that she just like run away, backstep, and then just like spamming that.
Yeah. I think she'll be spamming that quite a bit. I think crouch light kick, being able to whiff cancel that is a good change as well. But I just don't know what she's going to be able to whiff cancel it into. I guess probably quarter circle back C, because that's got better recovery now.
Yeah.
And then what else? And then they made the Kiss Fireball 28 frames. I don't know if they're all 28 frames. Well, they are all 28 frames now, but only for the Light Punch versions. I don't know if the kick one had more startup or less startup, but they've just unified it now. And then they gave it so that like the drop kick super, you can now do like advance or climax cancels. So it's easier for it to land. I think you could do them before, but they'd whiff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because before you could still do it, but it'd whiff a lot unless you're in the corner. But now you're going to be able to land it anywhere.
Yeah.
I think Orochi Chris is looking strong, if I'm being honest with you, because apart from like the bust that normal Chris got with like crouch C being like 6 frames now instead of 5.
Would the down be from 4 to 5 though?
Yeah, it's rough. It is a little bit rough. But at least it's not fucking 7 frames like Yashiro's, right?
You can put it that way. And his jump D is not as good as well. Like
same as Chris's. Yeah, he's not going to be able to cross up jump D anymore. Oh, sorry, cross up hop D, I should say. I think he'll still get the jump D cross up, but he won't get the hop D.
I don't know why they did that to them, man.
I don't know. It's a bit teeth, if I'm being honest with you.
You know what? Yeah. Like they did that, yeah. But Mary still got her jump D.
Yeah, they did it to Janet as well.
Listen. Just keep Mary out your mouth. Focus on the Chris's.
I hate blondes. Not really, but yeah.
So they made Light Fireball better, and they basically just made Cortical Back A have more air involved frames, but I don't really know how that's going to apply. What? Because it's like, is it going to go over lows better, or is it going to clip and like jump ins better? What do you think?
Which move? Sorry.
Cortical Back A. Again? The little dunk, the small dunk.
Yeah.
It has increased like aerial attack invol frames, but I don't think it had invol frames in the first place. So I don't know what it means.
No idea.
It's crazy change.
Is it? Yeah, I think you just like say that he jumps up a bit. He stay in the air longer. I think that's what it means. Actually, okay. Let me check the Japanese one, and I can see.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, he's pretty much the same, except like.
It actually say even in the Japanese say it is like the aerial strike invincibility longer.
But I didn't know it had aerial strike invincibility in the first place.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess now you can anti-air with quarter circle back A, is what I'm reading from that.
Maybe.
From far, like.
Yeah, it'd be from far, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So like when they're trying to hop over, Fireball, and you see them do that, you can just spark them with quarter circle back A, and then if you're close enough, get DP into super. Doesn't seem very fair to me,
what's
but
the point?
yeah. What, Suki no Hono is the DP? Oh, so they made the DP better. Oh, so that's just a misinput. Oh, okay. So I think basically what Finches is saying is that it's the DP.
Oh, the guy, the guy's put the wrong.
It's the wrong notation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the DP's better, which is good because that's what it should be. The DP got better.
Yeah. That was just looking a bit peak.
That's looking a bit suspect for sure. Yeah. I'm only gonna quickly breeze through like Holmo and Nakaruru because I feel like the changes are shit.
They're absolute garbage.
Fucking awful.
Haomaru doesn't really have anything to say, so goodbye Nakoruru. It's just like the down for A to make it a bit more consistent to hit the quarter circle back A. And then I think that's about it really.
Yeah. I know it says like Mama Hama can be like, you know, you can recover faster from a drop, but I don't think that is like, it's already fast recovery. It doesn't fix any of the problems.
It's not fucking groundbreaking.
Yeah.
No, but like if you look at the description, it's a reduced landing recovery by follow up by pressing up.
Yeah. So that's the jump in it. So that's where she jumps off by holding up, right? So
yeah.
I don't think that changes anything really, does it? Let's be honest.
Like, does that mean that she's just quicker, able to re-jump quicker like same speed?
Potentially, yeah, potentially. I mean, is that what you think it is?
I don't know. It's like it's a reduce the landing recovery by followed by pressing up.
It's just a weird change. I don't get it.
So like it's like so you still got the recovery. So if I not holding up, then I'm not having a quicker recovery on landing.
Yeah.
So basically, like it's like same speed, that like you have to time your landing so that you can jump again.
Yeah, basically.
Is that what it is?
Could be. It could be. It's one of those things that we're just gonna have to see when the patch comes out. But regardless, I don't think it really changes the issues that she kind of has in the game. So I don't really think she's gonna get much better.
No, she's not.
Yeah. Dali, on the other hand, I think got some good buffs. I think Fast C being cancelled on the first hit is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I think Close D, like bringing them closer and you're still plus is a sick change. Yeah, it's dumb, innit? It's dumb.
Like Close D down C into like Tingxie.
Bare damage, basically. Bare damage. What's the quarter circle forward C increased attack range? I think that's just to make some combos work easier. They also altered the opponent on the last hit of EX Blade Surf, so that probably will make combos easier as well. I think the fact that her EX DP is anytime juggle is dumb as well. I'm just going to be honest. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but
I'm okay with that.
You're okay with that? I mean, at least it doesn't cause a hard knockdown anymore, but...
No, and also that she pushed people so far away.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of doesn't matter.
Maybe.
If it's like, oh, I win an air-to-air, or I jab you out of it, and then the only thing that it does is like just to get extra damage, but you get any good situation after that.
Right, okay.
So I think it's fair. It's like, if she want to spend the meter to do more damage, just to finish the round or whatever, cool.
Yeah.
But if she want to keep the pressure, she can't use it.
Yeah. That's fair, yeah.
So I think it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
She, her catch, you know the grounded grab? You know the one that she brings the axe out? That hits further. And then Serpentine Breaker, quarter circle back A. I don't know really how it works, but basically it just does more guard damage and it recovers faster. I don't know if that's going to end up being good, but at least it's an option for her to use
Level 2 though.
Level 2, yeah. So you have to build up a little bit.
It's not a quick one, so I guess it's okay.
Yeah.
It's no point to make a slow move to be shit.
Yeah, true. It still needs a lot of setup, doesn't it? So, Yeah. And then what's it? You got Rugal, innit? Rugal's looking pretty solid, I think. What do you think?
I don't know what's the
I think the biggest change is that
the Farsi, right?
Farsi, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It's still 13 frames, so it's still like one of the longer starting normals in the game. But the fact that he has such a long poke that can be cancelled now just lets everything kind of... He can get started faster.
Yeah.
Especially with Reppuken being as plus as it is. It's just going to need a bit of setup, that's all. I think jump heavy punch being 8 frames is fair because that button is dumb.
Best jump C.
Best, yeah, absolutely agree with you. Pretty much best jump C aside from Yoshiro.
Yeah.
What else do we have here? So I'm looking forward to seeing how quarter back C works. With it being like, catching the opponents in the air now, causing a hard knockdown. It gives them another safe jump. So you'll be able to keep the pressure going in the corner if it lands. But it is like, 29 frames. So if you get hit by it, it's your own fault, let's be honest. I think the second hit of Tomahawk, changing on the second hit, means that they're going to be kept standing. So that means that he'll get more damage off his tap confirm. And unless the scaling hits it hard.
You can't cancel the second hit, right?
But it'll probably from max, innit? That's what it'll be. It'll be like tap, 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 max. And then you'll get more you'll get more damage off
bar and whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if he's spending 2 bars, that's whatever. But I think they're just trying to buff his anchor damage. That's why they've also changed his Neo Max to be an extra 20 damage on hit. Do you know what I mean? I think that's what they've done there. They've just made taps into forward B better, so that if you do the second hit, you get the Neo Max damage, extra damage as well, and then it's just better anchor damage really. Because his anchor damage is a bit lacking. It's like 54%. It's one of the lower in the game.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure about like his eye rate and eyes race is does it hit a running opponent?
It probably will.
Some of the character can actually just run underneath it.
Yeah. Well, some characters got like dash changes where they're lower to the ground now, but for the most part, some characters, like if you're Antonov, you can't run towards him. You'll just get clapped on your head.
It's really weird. Some character can walk, some character can run. Like Kuda can't run, but she can walk. I can't, as I remember.
Yeah, that
but
sounds
some
about
character
right.
can't. Yeah.
I know Yoshiro
so
can't run underneath it.
More consistent.
Yeah. It's gonna be weird.
I think
that's the last one. Yeah, and it's just Zodic. This is the guy that did it. Thanks to shout outs to Zodic for making it easier to actually read because SNK are incompetent. Shout outs to them as well. I'm just being honest. Like Chris will agree with me. Absolutely incompetent. But shout outs to SNK for the patch notes like 4 days early.
Yeah. Do you know what? I don't know if it's like because like I think we were all like, I hope we get the patch notes before the release yet. When you do it like 4 days, then you're like just bare eager. You know what I mean? Like, now I'm literally counting down days. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, why you got me like this?
Yeah, I know. I haven't counted down days for a patch in a long time.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Probably since the VR GT meta. That's the last time I was counting down for a patch. Damn. Do you remember that? Those were good times. I'd rather those. Well, actually, I don't know if I'd rather those times than
I wouldn't
these
rather
times.
those times. Jesus.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much like the patch. I mean, what do you guys think are like the main winners?
I think Benamo and
K-Dash for sure.
K-Dash and Yuri. I think they're pretty much up there.
I think Hayden.
Hayden, absolutely.
Yeah. What do you think about Whip?
Whip, you got to see, but I think she's good.
Yeah. Who am I thinking? I think Benny's kind of eating well.
Yeah, Benny definitely ate well.
Maxima seems kind of crazy.
Maxima could be crazy.
Maxima did well. Maxima did well.
But I think K-Dash for sure.
Rio.
Oh yeah, Rio got
and Yuri. Oh lord.
Yeah, I don't understand the Yuri changes. I don't know why she's faster. I really don't understand
But then
why
I
she's
think
faster.
it's like for Yuri, the biggest problem for her is like her range is kind of bad.
Yeah.
And that basically her weakness doesn't get buffed. So we'll see how it goes, really.
Yeah. Another person said Yamazaki. I think that's a very good point. I think Yamazaki.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Well. Mary's good.
Mary for sure. Yeah. I think we've got quite a lot of winners actually. To be honest, out of the patch,
Yeah.
I think
King did well. Andy did well.
Yeah. I wouldn't say they did as good as the others though.
No. They just.
Yeah. I mean, King and Andy is just like kind of like a minor buff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Who do you think got hit the most?
I'd say Cooler and Yashiro.
Gato as well.
I think Gato got hit the most. If you can't do taps into EX Stomp, and your only confirms are from heavy buttons or from a close jab, then it will be Gato the most.
Absolutely deserved it.
Then it will be Yashiro. Actually, then it will be Cooler. Then it will be Yashiro.
Then it will be Yashiro.
And then the rest kind of got away with it. I mean, Rock, you can argue that he didn't get away with it. But I think he'll be fine. You just have to
I think it's going to be interesting to see how many people still play Rock.
Yeah.
I think what's that like for Rock? He can't play as point so well, but if he's with a bit of meter, I think he will still do okay.
Yeah, because his damage didn't get changed, and his damage is actually mental.
And also, like, if he want to do set play, he just need to use the super to become an ender. Then he can still do his set play.
Yeah. True.
It's just that his EX command throw doesn't have any invincibility. That kind of hurts him.
Yeah, it does. He has to basically force either the frame trap to work or force the command grab to work. He can't option select.
Put it this way, right?
Yeah.
Like, since the EX command throw doesn't have any invincibility, why do I spend meter to use it?
100%. Yeah, exactly. There's no reason to. The combo is exactly the same, right?
Yeah, he can still breaking into EX elbow into level 1 super.
Yeah.
So I guess it's it's not great, but he's playable.
He's definitely playable. I'd say he's doing a lot better than Cooler is. I can tell you that much for sure.
Yeah.
Cooler got hit really hard, I think. Have you guys got any ideas on what your teams are going to be?
Well, definitely like Chizuru Leona, that's for sure.
Yeah.
For me.
What about Whip as well, right?
Whatever who is a good girl in it.
Yeah, basically.
Another good girl in the patch.
What, first look at Whip, yeah? Maybe.
I'm interested on Whip, but I'm gonna try Angel first, just to see how good she will be or how weak she will be, and then if her core problem still doesn't get fixed, then I'll just like which I don't think it will be. Then I'll just like go to Whip.
Yeah, I think Yuri is also going to be a pretty good female character to check out.
I don't know, man. I never like her that much.
You never like her? I
use her on 13, but
I like Yuri.
Yeah.
You like every girl character anyway.
It's true. He tries them all, apart from Vanessa, because he actually requires combos. You know, so he can't do combos.
Who?
You.
Bruv, what are you on about? Listen, you know what?
Chris, come on, tell me I'm right.
That thing is dead. Like, I do combos.
Finch is gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, because I do. Listen, like I do combos. We play. I do combos.
I mean, you lost a tournament match against me by not doing a combo. That says everything.
No, I did a combo. I did the wrong combo.
Is that not the same thing?
No, the combo is not being able to do a combo. I did the wrong combo because I thought that combo was gonna kill.
Yeah.
Which is, you saw how much meat you had left. Like, well, health, sorry. But yeah, the combo just didn't kill. But yeah, I've got quite a lot of choices. But I'm just gonna have to kind of like sit down.
Yeah.
And see who works for me. Like Hayden is definitely looking like an option.
Yeah. I think so.
I might still use Janet a little bit just to see how she is.
I think Janet will be fine. I think she'll be fine.
She doesn't seem too bad. Like I have to see how the jumpy is going to be.
Yeah.
And then
you should also check out that backdash dive kick to see if it works, because I don't think it will work, Chris. I'm going to be honest.
I think it will. Yeah. I think it will.
But if it doesn't, is that a big change?
I mean, you can't just run away and just do a dive kick. It's basically her biggest game plan on the current patch.
Yeah.
Just kind of run away and hope that you runs into it, and then, which is pretty dumb, to be honest.
It's pretty degenerate.
But in a patch that I have to play against Kronan, I think that's fair. But when Kronan's not there anymore, then I think that's just pretty dumb. Yeah.
Kronan's still here, man.
He is here, but I don't have to worry about getting EXDP into dead.
Yeah, I think you'll still have to worry about the what do you call it? The specialist Kronans, because they'll have the mix-ups and stuff.
Okay,
ready.
The one thing that I hate about Kronan the most is that mini slash.
Yeah.
It's every time I block it, it's a rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, it's true.
And now that it's not, then I kind of don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, he is okay. He will become manageable.
Yeah,
if he can do ADP into super, which is totally fair.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
That's fair. That's fair. And I'm happy that they didn't just completely nerf him to the ground. They actually thought about some buffs for him as well. I think he'll be a character I'll still try out. I think the first character I'm going to be looking... I already told you, Ramon's going to be the first character I look at. And I'm just going to see if he's good. If he's going to be shit, then I'll fucking sail the ship out. Do you know what I mean? I'll try, Haydn or whatever.
Actually,
but
I forgot. It's Mary, man.
Yeah, Mary's going to be good. You should think about playing Mary.
Hey, why did they buff her, man?
I don't know.
I'm still going to play her.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I think most people should be thinking about playing Mary. I think she's going to be strong.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, I'm looking at most probably going to be King, Mary, and Andy.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, man, why did they have to make me use blondes, man?
I'm sure there's a color palette to make them not blonde in it.
Yeah, you can make Mary's hair white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Old woman Mary. Old man. She hits like a fucking man. I can tell you that much for sure. Jesus. But yeah, honestly, if Ramon's shit, then yeah, I'm just gonna try someone else. I'm hoping and praying that I can make that character work. But if not, then I'll probably go to Benny, Iori, and someone else. I'll just teeth it out as per usual.
Well, for Ramon, they didn't buff his down C, didn't they?
No. Down C is still the same.
It's still 11 frames, right?
Yeah, it's still 11 frames. But you're supposed to, basically from what I saw, what I've been watching, you have to do whiff jab and then whiff cancel into drop kick to make it work. Because you can whiff cancel drop kick, whiff cancel jab to make drop kick cancelable, and then that's further range than crouch C anyway. If that makes sense.
But you can't whiff cancel that shit, right?
What, whiff cancel the drop kick?
Yeah, you can't.
No, you can't. No, that has to hit. But you can whiff cancel jab to make drop kick go further and make it cancelable. But you can't whiff cancel the drop kick.
So basically, if I read a neutral jump, then
I'm dead. Yeah, I'm absolutely dead. Yeah. Absolutely dead.
Then I don't know why, man. It's just that kind of no point though.
Yeah, but that character's all coin flips, isn't it? You just have to guess right and hope to Christ.
It's not about this game, man.
Yes.
This game is about playing as dry as possible.
It's true. It is very, very true.
Which I don't like.
I'm not a huge fan, but it is what it is, isn't it? But otherwise, Benny, Iori, Ryo, Haydn. These are all characters that I'm thinking about just because they're all looking quite teeth, if I'm being honest with you. Yuri, even Cronin still, I think looking okay. Yeah, just gonna have to see how it goes. But I've got lots of characters to think about. I'm just sad that Yoshiro's pretty much on life support. I love that character. That character has been my go-to since the game came out, and yeah, he kind of had to get sacrificed.
Like you said, everyone knew it was coming. But I said, the most shocking thing is everyone thought I saw even in Pakistan they did a goodbye Cronin tournament. And he's not gone nowhere. He's still viable.
He's still viable. He's way more viable than Yoshiro is, in my opinion. 100%. Oh, right. Anyway, cheers, guys. It's just been just under 4 hours. Jesus Christ. Remember when I started this and I was like, I hope I can get this nipped in an hour and a half.
I know, right?
There's no way they're able to do that.
4 hours going.
Sorry about that. I did try. I really did want to try my best with that.
Yeah, so it's been fun.
But it's been good. It's been good to have your guys' opinions on it. And I think even though I wasn't able to put up a tier list in writing, I might do it afterwards, just while I'm at work for banter. I'll just remember your guys' points and I'll like put them down on the list basically. I think we can kind of establish or get an idea of how the game is looking going into 1.62. Yeah, Justin, I am going to put this on YouTube. I'm probably not going to make it a 4-hour video, if I'm being honest with you. I'll probably make it like hour-long segments. So yeah, so that might be a better watch for people, and I'll just like highlight which teams it covers, so that if they want to just look at a particular team, then they can do that.
Yeah.
Because a 4-hour video is not the one.
No, definitely
absolutely not.
And I thank you all, those that have been there from the start and are still with us.
Finches, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Finches. Shout outs to Finches for actually like slogging through 4 hours of us chatting shit about characters. I don't know how he's done it, especially listening to Super. But yes. No, sorry, Justin. This was like, it wasn't last minute, but I don't ever announce this shit. I just have a Twitch in it, and then that's it. But I will put this on YouTube. I hope you're all looking forward to the Tuesday patch as much as I am. Oh shit! Before you guys even go, this ain't gonna go on the YouTube video. But what do you guys think of Shingo? Do you think he's gonna be alright?
I think he's gonna be sick.
He's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be dumb.
Yeah.
I do. I think he's gonna be dumb.
I think. So this is the thing, right? This is the thing. If he has good damage from taps, because that's usually his problem, is that he doesn't have good damage from taps. If he has that, then he's gonna be dumb. He's gonna be proper dumb. Yeah. But if he doesn't have big damage from taps, then he'll still be kind of dumb. Do you know what I mean? But what, what do you think he's
like
gonna be dumb?
The one thing that I think that potentially he's really dangerous is the critical hit.
Yes.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
No, but like think of it, yeah. If he on the thing, it shows that he can do DP and then he get crits, right?
Yeah.
And it's got 22 frame pause, like screen pause, yeah.
Yeah.
So if I see, oh shit, it crit. You got plenty of time to buffer a super.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get combo conversions off that for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So like,
definitely.
if it's like bodyguard, right? If it's bodyguard, and then it's like, oh shit, it hit. It's
super
just like
cancel.
flinging it out, and then run into it, and it's super cancel.
Yeah.
Like it's bare dumb.
It could be very, very dumb.
Yeah. I'm honestly, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not.
Did they show, if it's in the trailer, his far C cancelling into buttons?
What's that? Sorry.
His far C. Can you do like far C super? Oh, sorry,
it didn't show
far C
his normal
special.
at all.
It didn't show combo at all.
I don't think he can really show his normals.
Oh. Okay.
No. Because remember his far C was that stupid kind of like, I don't know, he like punches.
He
like,
kind of punches with his shoulder.
Yeah, it's like a overhead, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like overhead punch.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to know what they've given him. And like you said, if he can cancel off a far C.
Yeah. I think the low confirm's going to be important.
It's going to be slow, so...
It's going to be slow.
Yeah.
I'm just more worried about like his critical hit stuff. It's like...
Yeah.
Like, seriously? Like, these kind of ancient relic, yeah? They should just leave it in the museum.
Just leave it in the past.
Like, there's no need to bring back, like, critical hit.
Yeah. It's done.
Like, it's just not needed.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. When he was in, like, when they said about him, I was praying that critical hits would be there.
Why?
No, but think about it, Super. Yeah, you're playing in a tournament and you get critical hit and you lose because they confirm off the critical hit. Think about that.
Or when he does that, like
Listen, Finches, I'm getting
triple kick,
there. I'm trying to shamelessly plug you. Don't worry.
The triple kick, and suddenly it's just like, oh, you're not gonna die, and suddenly it's just like, oh, crit. It's like, oh, thanks. do that extra like 20 damage.
Yeah.
Or like maybe like that like command throw, yeah, that piece of wanker, yeah, and every single hit is like crit,
yeah,
and suddenly extra 1 second pause. Like
I think
I
that
don't
would
know,
be beautiful.
Man.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, still hitting the critical hit on every hit of his command grab. That's like fucking.
That will be
yeah,
funny as hell.
Yeah.
It's like hit off wanker.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be funny as hell.
Gonna be fun.
It's not gonna be fun.